Hello again, this is Priscilla Batzell. I'm in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Blue Art Studio. That is a 12-inch by 12-inch canvas. I'm going to do my usual ring around the edges with my latex white house paint from Sherwin Williams in satin. But not as well as usual, definitely. My camera has been changed around a little bit. Alright, now I'm going to try and give myself a more even pillow than usual just because I want to try it this way. And sometimes it turns out to be an awful lot of extra paint. But I'd like it not to be as much this time. That seems to be working nice. Let's turn this around so I can tip it easily the other direction. See if it'll work just as well. So I've got new colors from Colourarte in Primary Elements and Prizm Pours. Actually, more like Vivid Intense. And I'm not sure which ones I'm going to use, but I think it's going to be the Fairy Tales from the new Primary Elements. I kind of want that to come out even more. I'm going to throw that in the bucket because I've got more. And I'm going to start with the Alexandrite primary element from Fairy Tales. Move on to a specialized color I made with, started with Frosted, which is a pale blue metallic. That's a Prizm Pour. And some 15 drops of magenta Vivid Intense, and 3 drops of ultramarine blue, and 2 of dioxazine purple. Anyway, you get the fact that it's custom made. This is another primary element from the Fairy Tales. This is London Blue. This is an awesome color. And I'm going to be blowing these out by mouth, which is something I don't do very often. This is an awesome new color. This is called Burmese Red, which is sort of the darker color of Burmese rubies, which is one of my favorite things in the world, as you might imagine. So I'm going to use Australian Floetrol Cell Activator with Amsterdam Black. And then I'm going to try and blow it out. Let's see what happens. You'll have to pardon my head. I'm probably going to drag a skewer through those and wreck them a little bit. Wow, that was a head rush. So I'm going to start with the custom-made flower, custom-made color again, that had all the things in that will have just said. And I'm going to move on to the Burmese Red. Then I'm going to use some Mayan Gold, which I think I'm going to quick give a little shake to. And some more Australian Floetrol and Amsterdam Black. And let's see, saffron, golden maple. I have crib notes. I made notes when I was watching stuff. Well, I'm just going to start over and do the same thing I did the first time because I really like that. I'm going to use that that Alexandrite. and the custom mix. Maybe I'll add a little bit of this blue, which is called Amethyst Queen, also from the fairy tales. And then hit it. Is that last? Yes. Oh, I was going to use Midnight Shadow. You know what? I'm going to use Midnight Shadow. Might as well change it up a little bit, huh? And I'm going to do the black again. Then I'm going to put these away for the moment, unless I change my mind. I think we'll be okay. I don't often do this method, so I'm not really used to it. And I shouldn't have had quite so many bottles out in my way. But they're away now. Alright, so I'm going to drag a skewer, in theory. And spin it out, because I can. Make sure that this is in. Now I could tip a little, but I think I'm going to not do it and see what happens. That's a skewer I don't want in there. Let's go. Alright, do I want to do anything else to it? I kind of do. It's really pretty, but I'm thinking that I want some orange and some jasmine in a spot. So let me find... Oh, that's got to be Snapdragon. Yes, it is. And it's not opening for me. Snapdragon. A little bit of Mayan gold. Some jasmine. A bunch of jasmine. That's a primary element. Saffron, which is another Prizm Pour. And then we'll put our skewer back in there. I like that. I could actually do that over there and I would be okay with it. And then I'm going to go back again, because I can. I kind of want to tip that way because I see that the paint isn't coming off as quickly over that way. But it's also going to move the design, which might be okay. Except for that one thing in the very center, which is kind of bugging me. We'll just make it into a spiral. And ready? I know, you might not have been ready. I'm not sure I was. I kind of want more gold the next time I do this. It's an unusual three-sided, but I like it. I have paint I have to get off over here. I'm not sure how to do that. without continuing to spin, so I'm going to continue to spin and hope that it decides to come off. And if it doesn't, yeah, it's coming off. This is not one I want to take a chance on having it spin off the turntable. This is really the first time that I've wrecked something like that. And I definitely have plenty of practice spiraling things out. So I don't mind if I do. I did some vines, some jungle vines a very long time ago, and I just saw it recently when someone watched it, and I love the aspect of having paint on not all sides. Is the only way I can think of to say it. Should I spin one more time? Really liking that red in there. That's the saffron with the jasmine combination. So I don't like making things that look like everybody else's, but this happened to be something that inspired me, so I thought I would try and wreck something and see how it went, and I'm pretty happy with that, and I'm going to shimmer it at you and call it a day. Well, I'm going to call it good anyway, and I forgot my phone, so I'll edit. Alright, I'm ready to shimmer. Oh, there's some pretty stuff in there. I'm liking all the lacing. And I wonder what would have happened if I had used some white with my black, but for a first time experiment, this is pretty cool. At least for me. Maybe not for other people. I'll be having to do that again. It kind of reminds me a little bit of what Milkway Designs does, who I hope is having a wonderful honeymoon, because I noticed she got married. But please give me a thumbs up. Thank you for sharing my videos. Thank you for watching them longer. It means a lot to have your comments. You keep my morale boosted. Your donations keep me producing videos. If you'd like to shop my Amazon link, you'll find my 2 books there, Because I Can and Unlimited Possibilities, along with 4 lists of tools, toys, and stuff that you might be interested in. My clothing is from Spring and Society 6 and Le Gallerist, all over prints and more. I do give lessons at the house in Spring Hill, Florida. I also sell my artwork. This is really something. Makes me want to do another one immediately. I see that long... What am I going to do with that? I'm going to at least spiral that out, break that up. Alright, so I want you guys to take care of each other, take care of yourselves, but first, check my link tree. My email is easpb and the word gallery spelled out at gmail.com. I'm trying to shimmer and talk all at the same time. It's not working very well. On my link tree, you'll find Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter links, Facebook group, Expressionist Fluid Art Studio, and more appreciation group. My comments are welcome and encouraged. Questions are welcomed and encouraged. Honestly, that was what I was supposed to say. I'm all discombobulated, so spring clothing below the video. You can have my art turned into all kinds of things at Spring or Le Gallerist or Society 6. If you don't see what you want, those links can be found on the link tree, along with a couple of my websites, one of which is probably going to be less functional in May. Anyway, my paint pouring recipes will be below the video. I'm really happy with my cells, and my composition is pretty interesting too. Look at that gold sparkling in there. Wow. Alright, I will see you guys anon. Whatever I've forgotten, you'll see in another video. don't forget the Color Arte coupon code until March 10th. It was 27% off. And there's a Pixel Paint Designs coupon code for Australian Floetrol, Boom Gel, Pebeo paints, and all the rest of the things that they sell too. Whatever I've forgotten, like I said, you'll see in another video. Thank you for your donations through PayPal. The icon is on the bottom right hand corner of my YouTube channel banner. I really appreciate your help buying canvases and GAC 800 and Floetrol and things like that. So I hope you come again. I post at 10:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And don't forget I have I've pretty much got 30 lists of 100 videos, and everything is organized by topic and genre also. So know I love you guys and you inspire the heck out of me. I think I like that way up for you best. And me too. And I will see you anon. Like I said, this is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Blue Art Studio Gallery saying, I love you guys. Come again. Bye for now. Priscilla out.